Hello. Today we are going to talk about the function meals. And when we talk about the function, it's kind of a party. So before we look at the different types of the function meals, today objectives 1, you define different types of the function meals. You explain the factors to consider when planning for a function meal. Then plan a menu for a given function. So let's look at the different types. And the first one, we have the luncheon menu. When we talk about the luncheon menu, this is a meal which is served during lunchtime, that is from either 12 to 2 p.m. and it can consist of a 3-course meal. A 3-course meal. When you talk about a 3-course meal, it has a starter, main meal, and a dessert. That's why it is known as a 3 main course. And then you find a luncheon menu can either take a form of either a table d'hote or a la carte menu. And then we have the dinner menu. The dinner menu, this is served it's served in the evening, that is from 6 to 8, and it can be used mostly for celebrating special occasions. Also, you will find this one can take a form of either a table d'hote or the a la carte menu. When we talk about the table d'hote, it means that the food is prepared at a certain time, it is ready at a certain time. But when we talk about the a la carte, it means that you have to go to the restaurant and order for your food to be cooked. So there is a waiting time for the food to be ready because you have ordered it. But with the table d'hote, just go sit and then you are served and then you pay you pay a fixed price. And then we have the cocktails. This is they are the meals, or it means mixed drinks. It can either be alcoholic, non-alcoholics, and mostly it can be served at any time of the day. So it's not like the dinner which is served 6 to 8 or the luncheon 12 to 2. This one you can serve any time. Then the other one we have the afternoon tea. This one is served mostly at 4 p.m. that is in the evening in the first class hotels or the restaurant. It can be either in form of the table d'hote also or an a la carte, and it can be served or it can be used for various occasions. Then we have different types of the afternoon tea. The first one is a full afternoon tea, which is served mostly in the first class hotels or the restaurant. And then the other one is a high tea, which is served in the popular priced restaurant, and also it can take a form of either a la carte or the table d'hote. With the high tea, you find that the sandwiches, bread, pastries, fruits, and the tea are prepared here. And then we have another type is the breakfast, another type of the function meal, and this one can be divided into 2. We have the continental and the full breakfast. When we talk about the continental, it offers a very wide variety of the meal. It has over 15 courses. But when you talk about the full breakfast, it just consists of the 8 courses. Then we have the factors to consider. The first one, we have to check the type of the function. Who are the people who are attending? If it is a birthday for a baby, obviously you are going to check the likes of the children. If they are an adult, Also, you are going to check what they like eating first. So here you have to check the likes and the dislikes of the people who are attending the function. So that the first point you have to consider the type of function. We have the type of meal. It has to be fully balanced, include all the meals. That's why we say it should have maybe a starter. Main meal consists of the protein, starch and vegetables, and then a dessert, a sweet course. And then we have to check on the cost. You have to do your costing. The cost should be realistic and you work with the budget that you have. And then you have to check on the menu. You have to consider the type of menu to be prepared to ensure that the menu is well balanced, considering the method of cooking, balanced diet. For example, if you have a starter, main meal and dessert, ensure that each and every meal that is prepared use a different method of cooking. For example, if your meat is roasted, have maybe steamed rice and then fried spinach or something of the sort. You don't have fried. Change the method of cooking. Then we have to check on the number of guests. The food you prepare, make sure that it is enough for everyone. Then you have to check on the skills of the staff, the people who are going to prepare that type of food. Are they well equipped with the skills? You can't tell someone to maybe bake and he or she does not know how to operate the oven. So you have to ensure that the staff are well skilled. And then we have to check on the time and the weather. Especially if it is a cold, ensure that the meals are hot. And vice versa, if it is hot, ensure that the meals include salads or the cold dishes. And then check on the venue, that is in case if the food has to be transported so that you don't serve people cold food. Consider the distance from where you are preparing the food and where the function is. And then we have to check on the type of the service. You choose the service that the staff can be able to offer and the equipment if they are available. For example, you can't choose to use silver service if you don't have the silver equipment, so you can't choose the buffet method so you don't have the chafing dishes. So to wind up, I want you to construct for me a menu for graduation celebration, your graduation celebration.